Satish and I'm conducting your class this evening, right? Okay, let me just type my name in. Right. So nice to see all of you here. And yes, once again, a very hearty Republic Day greeting to all of you. So yes, before we go ahead, let me just take you through this. As you can see on the screen, the first thing that I would like you to remember is on the app, on the enguru app, we now have a new feature. The feature is, of course, that of the AI English tutor, who we fondly call Aisha. So in this, according to this, yes, good evening, Prasanna. So with the help of Aisha, you will be able to talk and get your conversations checked, because Aisha will give you the proper feedback regarding how to speak, how to correct your sentences, and so on. Right? Now, another thing that you also need to remember is this, that Sadisha. Yeah. So one-on-one personal classes are also something that we offer here on Enguru, which means that we have classes tailor-made to your requirements. It could be something like if you're preparing for the IELTS exam, or if you are preparing to go abroad, whatever it is, we have solutions for all these. Or if you simply want to improve your English, your grammar, your fluency, then in that case, this is also going to be very helpful. Now, let's go on. So, our topic for today is greetings and social expressions. Before we begin, I would like everyone to tell me a little about yourselves. So, I'll start with Kiran. Good evening, Kiran. So, can you tell me where you are from and what you do?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Kiran Sharma from Himachal Pradesh.
Mhm.
I'm pursuing my master's in nutrition and dietitian.
Oh, how interesting. Thank you. Right. Mohammad Azib.
Yes, ma'am. Good
Yeah.
evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. My name is MD Azib. I'm from Delhi. Right now, I'm pursuing MBA in HRM. My hobbies are playing cricket and listening to music.
Thank you. Very well spoken. Ilyas.
Yes, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Good evening. Nice to see you again, Bita.
Good
So,
evening.
could you please tell the class a little about yourself?
My name is Ilyas. I'm from in Bahrain, and I am student.
Thank you, Ilyas. I hope you're doing well. Right. Neeru.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Neeru. I'm from Delhi. I'm a homemaker, ma'am.
Okay. Nice to see you also again, Neeru.
Thank you, ma'am. Same here.
Right. And let me see, Subhasmita. Hello, Subhasmita.
Yes.
Okay.
नहीं हमारा वो बटुआ है ना वो स्टोर में.
Okay, I think she is traveling or something. Suman.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Thanks for giving me this opportunity of self-introduction. My name is Suman Kumar Chaudhary. I am for Jharkhand, Bokaro Steel City. Currently stay Maharashtra, Satara. I did my diploma in mechanical. Currently job wind energy.
Oh, that's very nice. It's very unusual. Thank you, son. Okay. And now, good evening, Prasanna. How are you today?
Good evening. I am well. How are you?
I'm also good. Thank you. Nice to see you in our class again. Right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So, yes, to introduce myself also, I'm Susha Satish. I have been a teacher of English for the past 39 years. I have also been the the principal of an international residential school for quite a long time, and I am also a writer. I have written and published 5 books. But I love teaching, which is why I'm here with you today. Our topic today is greeting and social expressions. So we're going to see how we talk to each other, how we greet people. Yes? So, yes, let's begin. I have one request. I would like everyone to participate. Yeah? So, let's begin. First, a discussion. So, I have 2 questions here. Suman, could you read this, please?
What do you say when you meet someone? Is it always the same?
Right. So, here the question is, what do you say when you meet someone? Is it always the same? The question means, do you greet a person in a formal situation the same way as you greet someone informally? Who will please raise your hands? Neeru?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Whenever I meet someone at that time, if I'm meeting for the first time, at that time I say hi, hello, what's your name, and how are you, and where are you from? Like that, I converse with that person, and it is always the same. No, it is not always the same. It is depend on situation. Whenever if I'm meeting first time, I talk like that. But if I'm meeting second or third time, at that time, hi, how are you?
Ah, right. And then the second question, Neeru?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's get the answer to the first and then we'll go to the second. Thank you, Neeru. Well spoken. Ilyas, what is your opinion? What do you say when you meet someone?
I give him advice.
Okay, what do you say? When you, Ilyas, the question is, when you meet someone for the first time, or maybe you meet your brother or your friend after some time, what do you say to them? Okay, I think Ilyas is thinking about it. Suman, can you answer, please?
I say sometime. First, I'm self introduction and how are you?
You make a self introduction and you say,
And
how are you? Ask, how are you? Okay, thank you, my
that's
dear.
okay, ma'am.
Mohammad Azib,
Yes, ma'am. When do you say when you meet someone? What do you when I meet someone in first time, then I say greet them and like a good morning, good evening, and I give the self introduction. Then ask him how are you? What about you? Like.
okay, right. Thank you. Prasanna, would you like to say something?
Yes, ma'am. Why do you when you meet
When you meet
someone?
someone,
It is always seldom.
the same, right? Thank you. All right. Kiran. Hello, Kiran.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
So now my question is, we're moving to the second question. Is it always the same? That is, when you speak to someone on a formal basis or when you speak to someone on an informal basis, is it the same? Like when you're talking to your friends and family, do you
No, ma'am.
speak in the same way to your boss or your principal? Yeah, Kiran?
No, ma'am. When we meet our boss or our teachers or some official, then we greet them like good afternoon, good morning. And if we meet our friends, then we say hello, hi.
Very
And
good. Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Kiran. Mohammad Azib, what do you have to say?
Ma'am, it's not always same. when I meet my boss and professors, then I greet them. And when I meet my friends, close friend, then before informal and like how are you and what about like something.
Ah, yes.
I mean to say with friend I informal, and when I meet like a boss, then I will be formal.
Yes, yes. You'll be informal with your friends and family. Very good. Right. Now let's learn. So, Prasanna, could you read this? I think Prasanna is having some difficulty. Subhashmita, could you read this? Okay, still traveling. Neeru? Okay, Ilyas.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Ilyas has raised his hand. Yes, Ilyas, could you read it, please?
What are greeting? Greeting means welcoming someone. We use word or action to greet people. For example, hi, hello, how are you? When shake hand with people we meet for the first time, we ask them, how do you do? We don't usually shake hands with people we know. We greet them by saying hi or hello.
We greet them. The word beta is greet. Okay? Greet.
Okay.
Right. Thank you, Ilyas. Neeru, could you read this, please?
Yes, ma'am. What are greetings? Greetings means welcoming someone. We use words or actions to greet people. For example, hi, hello, how are you? We shake hand, we shake hands with people we meet for the first time. We ask them, how do you do? We don't usually shake hands with people we know. We greet them by saying hi or hello.
Right, thank you. The problem is there is a function happening right outside my window, and even though the windows are closed, the sound is very loud, which is why I keep on muting myself. Yes? Anyway,
Yes, ma'am.
let's look at what this is. What are greetings? Greetings are the words we use when we are welcoming someone. So we use words or actions to greet people. Yeah? So, for example, we say, hi, hello, how are you? This would be informal. Talking to your friends or your family, you can say, hi, how are you? We shake hands with people we meet for the first time. Normally, of course, in the Indian atmosphere, we don't always shake hands. Sometimes we just do namaste. But then, formally, we also say, how do you do? We don't usually shake hands with people we know because if we know them, there's no need to be formal. Instead, we say hi or hello. Yes, Prasanna, what you have written is correct. Thank you. Prasanna has written his answer and observation in the chat box. Let's go on. Yes, Mohammed, could you read this?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. We say good morning until 12 p.m. afternoon. It is a polite greeting. It can be formal. Good afternoon. We say good afternoon from 12 p.m. afternoon until 5 p.m. Good evening. We say good evening from 5 p.m. until we go to bed.
Thank you. Suman, could you read this?
Good morning. We say good morning until 12 p.m. now. Noun. It is polite greeting. It can
Polite greeting,
uh,
beta. And it is, and I would like to correct you, until 12 p.m. noon. Okay?
okay, ma'am.
It is
Noon.
a polite greeting. Yeah, go on.
It is the polite greeting. It can be formal. Good afternoon. We say good afternoon for 12 p.m. Noun until
Noon, not now.
noon until 5 p.m. Good evening. We say good evening for 5 p.m. until we go to bed.
Right. Thank you. Now, can I have somebody else also read it? Because you see, the more you read, the more fluent you will become in English. Kiran, could you read?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. We say good morning until 12 p.m. or noon. It's a polite greeting. It can be formal. Good afternoon. We say good afternoon from 12 p.m. noon until 5 p.m. Good evening. We say good evening from 5 p.m. until we go to bed.
Very good. Well read. Neeru?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. We say good morning until 12 p.m. to noon. It is a polite greeting. It can be formal. Good afternoon. We say good afternoon from 12 p.m. Noon until 5 p.m. Good evening. We say good evening from 5 p.m. until we go to bed.
Thank you, Neeru. Thank you, everyone who read. Now, look at the way at what time do we use these greetings? Which is the time for these greetings? So, we say good morning until 12 in the afternoon. So, 12 p.m., we say from 12 p.m. noon onwards, we change. We say good afternoon. So, good morning is a polite greeting, a formal greeting, just as good afternoon is said from 12 in the afternoon till 5 in the evening. Yeah. Some people, I've heard some people say good evening at 4 o'clock, but that's wrong. Good evening is only said from 5 p.m. onwards. So we say good evening from 5 p.m. until we go to bed. Yes. So it means if you have some kind of a meeting in the evening, say you have a meeting at 10 o'clock at night, and you enter the room, you do not say good night, you say good evening, everyone. Yes. Please remember that that is a mistake that some people sometimes make. Now let's go on. Kiran, can you read the next?
Yes, ma'am. Good night. Good night is not usually used as a greeting. As a greeting, yes. We say good night when you leave a place or when we go to bed. Welcome. We use welcome to greet someone when they arrive. It's a friendly greeting.
Thank you. Right. So, Ilyas, could you read?
Yes, ma'am. Good night. Good night is not usually used as a greeting. We say good night when you leave a place or when we go to bed.
Yes.
Welcome. We use welcome to someone
Greet
when
someone.
greet someone when they arrive. It is a friendly greeting.
Thank you, Ilyas. Neeru, would you like to read?
Yes, ma'am. Good night. Good night is not usually used as a greeting. We say good night when you leave a place or when we go to bed. Welcome. We use welcome to greet someone when they arrive. It is a friendly greeting.
Thank you. So, yes, good night is not a greeting. We only say good night when you are leaving a place, like, say, you've gone for a meeting or a party or something in the evening, even if it is at 11 o'clock at night. When you enter, you say good evening, but when you are leaving, you say good night. Yes? Again, when you are going to bed, you say good night. Okay? Now, welcome. Of course, welcome is something that the phrase you use to greet someone when they come. It is universal. It is a friendly greeting. We don't look to, we are not, we never categorize it as being formal or informal. It is a friendly greeting. Yes. So let's look at this once again. Good morning. Remember the time from the morning hours till 12 p.m. We say good morning. After that, 12 till 5 in the evening is always good afternoon. Remember that too, because this is something that most people have a problem with. They say good evening for 4 o'clock, but it only starts at 5 in the evening. Good evening is from 5 till night. Yes, Ilyas? Ha, beta?
Ma'am, what time is your country now?
What time in my country? 6:25. Going to be
Yeah,
6:25.
we use good evening now.
Yeah, we use good evening. And what time is it in your country, Ilyas?
Good afternoon there.
Oh, what time is it?
3:50.
Okay. Okay, so I can say good afternoon, Ilyas.
Yes.
Right. Thank you. All right. So now let's look at good night. We do not say good night as a greeting. Supposing you go into a room and there are people assembled and it's 10 o'clock at night. You don't say good night, everyone. You say good evening, everyone. You only say good night when you are telling them goodbye. Or when you are telling your little children to go to sleep, you say good night. Yes? And welcome, of course, is something that everyone knows. Now, let's practice. Okay, Ilyas, could you read these questions, please?
Yes, ma'am. Look at the information below. How do you greet them? It's 5 p.m. You want to ask the time of the bus to the station manager.
Okay, so that is the first situation. Yeah, thank you, Ilyas. So it's 5 p.m. and you want to ask for about the time of a bus. You're at the bus station, so you go to the station manager. How will you frame the question to ask for the time? Who would like to answer?
Can I, ma'am?
Yes, of course.
Yes, ma'am. Like when we go, hi, good evening, sir. What is the time going on?
What is the time? What is the time? Okay, now you also
What is
need
the
to ask for the time of the bus. Say the bus going to Delhi. How will you ask?
Can you repeat, ma'am?
Okay, so let's say you are in Lucknow. You want to take a bus that goes to Delhi.
Yes,
You're
ma'am.
going to ask for the time when the
Okay.
bus
At what time this bus
will the
at what
bus
will the bus
arrive?
Arrive Delhi to Lucknow?
At what time will the bus from Delhi, from Lucknow to Delhi arrive? Or leave? You want to ask when it leaves. Yeah? Okay.
At what time will
the bus
the bus Lucknow to
leave?
Delhi arrive?
Leave from Lucknow to Delhi. Yeah?
Leave from Lucknow to Delhi.
Okay. Yes, Mohammad Azib.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I want to ask at what time will the bus arrive from Lucknow to Delhi?
Arrive. You are in Lucknow. You're going to Delhi.
Okay.
So the bus hasn't reached the station. It's coming from the garage or something where it's gone for the wash. So what will you say?
At what time come in the station?
Will the bus come?
Will the bus come from Lucknow to Delhi?
Okay, can I say it? At what time will the bus going to Delhi come to the station? Yes? Okay, of course, I made it a little difficult for you by giving you Lucknow and Delhi. But yeah, this is how we make a question. Or you can simply say...
And can you repeat, please?
Okay, I'll make it easier. Good evening. When will the bus arrive? Right? Okay, you just need to say that. I put in Lucknow and Delhi to make it a little difficult. Okay. Now, the next question. Prasanna, could you read the next question for me, please?
Yeah. You are a little interview. It is 11:30 a.m.
Thank you, Prasanna. Yeah. So, You're in an interview. It's 11:30 a.m. So you've come into the interview room. How will you greet the people? You have come for an interview. Yes, Suman?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ
First time, so good morning, sir.
हाँ
मैम रहे तो गुड मॉर्निंग मैम.
हाँ yes.
फिर उनका अभिवादन करूंगा. थैंक्स फॉर गिविंग मी दिस opportunity. क्या बोलते हैं?
Opportunity. No, beta. No, no. You
Opportunity.
don't need to say all that. You just say good morning to the people who are there for your interview. Yeah?
Okay.
Right.
First time say name. My name is Suman Kumar. And then place. I am for
Okay.
Jharkhand. And then family introduction. That's
Yes. That's it. That's more than enough. Family introduction also you don't need to say. You just need to say, good morning, I'm Suman Kumar. I have come for the interview. Yeah?
yes, ma'am.
Right. So, okay. Prasanna. Yes, Prasanna? Raised your hand. Yes. Okay, I saw your answer. You will say good morning. Right.
Good morning,
Good morning.
everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Everybody. Yes. Thank you, Prasanna. Right. Now, these are the answers. So, Subhashmita. Okay. Subhashmita cannot participate. Kiran, could you read the answers?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening. When will the bus Delhi arrive?
Well, will the bus to Delhi arrive? Okay. And the next one?
Good morning. I'm Maya. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. Yes. Thank you. Now, Suman, could you also read the answers?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening. When will the bus to Delhi arrive? Good morning. I am Maya. Please to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. Yes. So, Suman, you need to beta practice a lot. Okay. Practice
Yes, ma'am.
speaking. When did you join enguru, beta?
15 days.
Okay. So make sure you come every day and you speak a lot. And most importantly, when you are in these classes, do keep on talking. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Right. Kiran, with you also, I would like to share that feedback. You need to also practice speaking a lot. Yes. Because when you're reading the answers, you're having a slight problem. Okay. Azib?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Good evening. When will the bus to Delhi arrive?
Yeah.
And second one, good morning. I am Maya. Pleased to meet you.
Thank you. Right. Now we have some more information. So, Ilyas, could you read these two questions, please?
Yes, ma'am. Look at the information below. How do you greet them?
Beta, the word is greet. Can you say that? Greet.
Greet.
Okay, good.
It's 9 p.m. You are at the cinema. It is 10 p.m. You put the kites to bed.
Kids, children. Yeah? Okay. Right. So, who would like to give me the first answer? Now, I'll explain it. It's 9 p.m. You're at the cinema. So, the idea is you are at a multiplex cinema hall. There are many screens. You don't know which screen your movie is at. What will you do? Yes, Prasanna?
Good evening.
Good evening.
It's 9 p.m. You
Oh.
are at the cinema.
Okay. Right.
I
Thank you.
did.
Yeah.
It is 10 p.m. You put the kids to bed.
Thank you, Prasanna. Yeah.
Good night.
Good night. Right. Prasanna is really trying very hard. Thank you. Okay, Kiran, would you like to give me the first answer, beta?
Yes, ma'am. We can say good evening to all. Welcome.
Beta, you have gone to the cinema theater. आप ढूंढ रहे हैं कौन से हॉल में है आपके, क्योंकि you have gone to a multiplex. बहुत सारे दरवाजे हैं, बहुत सारे स्क्रीन. You want to find out and at which screen your movie is. So udhar samjho there is a security person. What will you ask him?
I say, good evening. I want to go to the
Screen 5, screen 9 is tarah.
Yes, ma'am. Where was that place?
Good evening. Where is screen 9?
Where screen 9?
Okay. Where is screen 9? Okay. Right. Thank you, Kiran. All right. Neeru, would you like to do the second one?
Yes, ma'am. It's 10 p.m. You put the kids to bed. Yes. Good night. Good night, children. Go to the bed.
Good night, children. Go to bed. Okay. Right. Very well said. Thank you. You can also add and say good night, sweet dreams. Right.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, this again, these are the answers. Ilyas, my son, can you read these answers, please? Hello, Ilyas. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you read?
Okay. Good evening. Where is screen 4? Question mark. Good night.
Sweet dreams. Okay.
What is this, ma'am?
Sweet dreams.
No. Before sweet.
Good night, exclamatory mark.
Yeah.
That mark, right? It's an exclamatory mark.
Exclamatory mark. Sweet
Exclamatory. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Well, now, Ilyas, you'll want to know what an exclamatory mark is used for. When you want to put some expression in your voice, that is when you use an exclamatory mark. You want to convey some emotion. Like I say, good night, sweet dreams. तो हमारे आवाज में, in the voice itself, we bring out the meaning. Yeah, that is when we use an exclamatory mark. Okay, so yes, let me see. Suman, could you also read this, please?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening. Where is screen 4? Good night. Sweet dreams.
Good. And Mohammad Azib?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening. Where is screen 4? And second one, a good night, sweet dreams.
Good. Right. So yes, these are the ways in which, let's look at it quickly. Yeah. So if you want some information and it is evening, you would say good evening, and then you would ask for the information. When will the bus to Delhi arrive? When will we be going, or where is the locker room, whatever it is. When you go for an interview and you walk into the room in the morning, remember 11:30 in the morning. So you can say, good morning, I'm Maya, pleased to meet you. Here again, when you are at the cinema, you say, you go in there, you're a little late, so you ask the security or somebody who's standing there, where is screen 4 or where is screen 2? And of course, when you're putting your children to sleep, you'd say, good night, sweet dreams. Now, this one. Suman, can you read the question?
Look at the information below. How do you greet team?
Greet them.
Okay, greet team. You open a new restaurant. What will you tell the guest?
Okay. So, all right. So you've opened a new restaurant and somebody has come there to your restaurant for the first time. What will you say? Anyone?
Welcome, sir. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Please come for my restaurant. Thank
बेटा
you so
मैं तो
much, sir.
रेस्टोरेंट में आ ही गए हैं.
Okay,
So
okay.
you will
Thank
say,
you so much.
so you will say, you can enjoy the food इस तरह से.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
How will you make that sentence?
Enjoy my food, tea,
Enjoy
coffee.
the food. Enjoy the food. इतना ही बस काफी है.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see what Azib will say. Yes, Azib?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Firstly, I say welcome, sir, and then I say enjoy the food.
Good. Enjoy your food. Right. Neeru?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, good evening. Good evening, sir. Sir, welcome to my restaurant. Please enjoy your food.
Right. Very well done, Neeru. Okay, Kiran, how would you greet a person?
Welcome, welcome to the restaurant. Enjoy your food.
Okay, right. And Prasanna, how would you react? How would you greet a person who came to your restaurant?
Welcome, sir.
Welcome, sir. Okay, right.
En- Enjoy the food. Agreement.
Enjoy the food. Okay, right. Thank you, Prasanna. Very good. And Ilyas.
Yes, ma'am.
So supposing I have come to your restaurant, what will you tell me?
Welcome, sir, and enjoy your food.
Okay, you will say welcome, ma'am, I hope.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome,
Right.
ma'am, and enjoy food.
Okay, enjoy the food. All right. Yes. Now there is something else I want to do. It's not over here, but I'm just doing something different. Okay. So there is this lady, and I'm asking this question to everyone. There is this lady. She is, of course, the part of the housekeeping staff. You've gone to the hotel to stay. You want 2 towels. How will you make a request? Anyone? Azib? Yes.
Ma'am, I will say, hello, ma'am. Could you brought a towel,
Could you
two
bring?
towels?
Could you bring? Could you get me? Yeah,
Could you get me 2 towels?
towels. Yeah. Could you get me
Towels.
2 towels, please? It's always nice to say
Ma'am,
please.
ma'am, I can say brought.
Nay. Can
Okay.
you get me or can you bring me?
Okay.
Brought, because beta you are using 2 verbs. The modal verb yani can. Yes. 2 verbs hai na? Can bring ya can get. Yes. Azif, are you listening?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you have a modal verb like can, that verb is in the present tense. The second verb is always in the present tense. Yes? Can you bring me or can you get me 2 towels, please? Yes? Okay. This is, of course, a small extra activity I'm doing with you. So, yeah, my next question. Neeru, my question is for you. Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, this is the uh, front desk lady. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you want to have a wake up alarm for the next day at 6 a.m. How will you ask her to keep it? You want a
Yes, ma'am.
wake up call.
Yes. Hello. Could you please give me a wake up call in morning tomorrow, 6 o'clock?
In the morning at 6 o'clock. Oh, very well done. Good. Thank you, Neeru. Beautiful.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right. Now, let me see. Kiran? Hello, Kiran.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, my next question is for you. So this is the bellboy. Yeah. So you've come to the hotel, you have a lot of luggage. Yes. You want
Okay, ma'am.
some assistance to bring the luggage to your room. How are you going to ask him?
Could you please, could you please,
Yeah.
ले जाने को क्या बोलेंगे?
Could you please take?
Could you please take my luggage to my room?
Good. You started off very well, very confidently. Could you please take my luggage to my room? Very well done, Beta. Yeah. Okay. A little more practice. That's all you need. Okay.
Okay.
Now, okay. Now I have a question for this gentleman. Who would like to answer? Ilyas?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Ilyas, you want to ask him for a glass of cold water. How will you make
Please,
the question?
please can get
Get me?
please can get me one glass
Glass?
water.
Okay, please can you get me a glass of water? All right. Okay. Now, Azib,
Yes, ma'am.
a question for you. Yeah? All right. Please take this as a game where we are also working on our sentence structure. So, this is the lady. You need to ask her to bring you 2 bottles of water to your room.
Okay. Uh, uh, can you get me 2 bottles of water in my room?
Could you get me would be better. Could you bring me
Could you bring me 2 bottles of water
2
in
bottles
my
of
room?
water? 2
bottles
bottles
of
of
water.
water. Yeah.
2 bottles of water.
Right. Thank you. And finally, Suman. Hello, Suman.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this gentleman is the let's say he's the valet. The valet parking. So you are asking him to bring your car. What will you say?
Hello. Please park my car on
Okay.
your hotel.
Please park my car in the parking. In the
Parking
parking.
area.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Let's go on. Now, for a small dialogue. Yeah. So in this dialogue, Neeru, I would like you to talk to Ilyas, the first
Yes,
one,
ma'am.
A and B. So Neeru, you are A. Ilyas, you are B. Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Hi,
Ilyas?
Ilyas.
Hi, Nero.
Do you know where the train station is?
Ilyas?
Yes, it is positive the park.
Good.
It is it is
Neeru,
very,
this is where you have to answer.
yes, ma'am. It is near.
Nee, beta, you just
No.
say thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Ilyas? Ilyas?
Yes, ma'am. My brother is call me.
Oh, okay, right. Okay. So in the that's okay, son. So in the last you would say you too. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Prasanna, would you like to speak?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So Prasanna, you will be talking to Mohammad Azib. Azib?
Correct.
Yeah. So Azib, I would like you to read C. Azib, you will read C. Prasanna, you will read D. Okay, Azib, over to you.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. How can I help you? Hello, person. How can I help you?
Prasanna?
Hello.
Yes. When
When does the
magic
oh,
show?
magic that
Good.
It start at 9 p.m.
It starts at 9 p.m. Okay, Prasanna?
that
Very good. Yeah, thank you. All right. Now the last. Ladies and gentlemen. Suman, what is the word
Yes,
would
ma'am.
you say?
Ladies and gentlemen, uh,
You're
to create
saying,
magic.
you're asking them to come inside. What?
Ladies and gentlemen, come inside to
Welcome,
the
welcome.
welcome to
The
great
greatest.
greatest magic show.
Right. Okay. Now, Suman, can you read all of this for me, please?
Hi, good
No,
morning.
I just want you to read A, B, the first part.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Hi, good morning. Do you know
No.
where?
Do you know where the station is? Okay. Suman, Kiran, you will read B.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Good morning. It's opposite the park.
Suman?
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
You too.
Okay. And I would
Good
like you
morning.
to continue. Yes. Suman?
Good morning. Hello. Can you help you?
How can I?
How can I help you?
Good evening. When does the magic show start?
It is start at 6 p.m.
Thanks.
Suman?
Yes, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest magic show.
Very good. Yes. Now for a quick speaking practice. So Azib, I want you to greet Suman, and Suman, I want you to greet Azib, and just ask one question about each other.
Okay.
ma'am.
Right. Shall we begin?
Hello, Suman.
Hello. How I'm fine, and you?
I'm good too.
Let's
How
start.
can I help you?
Please help my office work, some
Okay, please help me with my office work.
office work.
So, beta, you will make the question. Could you please help me with my office work?
Could you help me for my office work?
With my
With
office
my
work.
office work.
Yes, sure. I will help you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Most
Thank you,
welcome.
both of you. Well done. Now, a little more feedback. Suman, beta, you have to practice a lot more. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Right. And Azib, good
Yes,
show.
ma'am.
Well done. But beta, when you're speaking, you're making a problem you're making a mistake with subject verb agreement. Two bottle in my room, you said, instead of two bottles. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Is
How
that-
can I correct this?
by constantly coming here speaking, and also beta saath mein it will be good if you listen to a lot of English. Yeah,
Okay. Okay,
that
ma'am.
will help
Thank
you
you so much.
immensely. Yeah, anytime.
Okay, ma'am.
Right. Okay, Kiran, I would like you to talk to Neeru.
Hi,
Hi,
Neeru.
Kiran.
Yes,
Yes,
ladies.
Kiran. Hi, Kiran. Good morning. Would you like to
Hi.
come with me for a walk?
Yes, of course. I would like to go to the walk with you.
Go on a walk, beta.
Go on a walk.
a walk. Right. Anything more?
Yes. Do you
Ask.
want to ask something?
Ask
I
what
would
she's
like
going
to
to
know
do.
that. Where
Huh.
are you from, Neeru?
I'm from Delhi.
Okay.
And where are you from?
I'm from Himachal Pradesh.
Okay.
Nice place.
All right. Right. Thank you, ladies. A little feedback for you also. Kiran, beta, prepositions, you need to take care of that. As I told Azib, you need to listen to a lot of English apart from coming here and speaking. Okay? Otherwise, well done. And Nero, confident as ever, well done. But of course, a little bit of sometimes when you're making sentences, it's a little jumbled. Don't translate from the mother tongue. Okay, beta? Otherwise, great work. Now, Ilyas, are you free?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, Ilyas, I would like you to greet Suman and ask about him.
Hi, Suman. How are you?
I'm fine, Ilyas, and you?
I am fine.
Okay. Now, I'm not spending too much time. Suman has already spoken. Thank you, Suman. Ilyas, well done. A little more practice when it comes to pronunciation. Okay. And
Okay, ma'am.
sentence structure. Make sure you keep attending the classes. Okay.
Sure.
Prasanna? Yeah. Prasanna?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, I will ask you the question. So, Prasanna, how are you today?
I am very well.
Okay. And what is the weather like at your place?
Very cold.
The weather, is it hot or cold?
Cold.
It's cold. Okay. So what are you going to do after this class?
I uh, I have dinner.
Oh, you will have dinner. Right. Thank you, Prasanna. Okay, everyone. It was great talking to all of you, listening to all of you. And please do work on the tips that we have shared that you have learned from this class. Okay, so is there anything you would like to ask me? We have 1 minute left. Otherwise, please don't forget to give me a 5-star rating. And I hope to see all of you very soon.
Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
एक मिनट का ब्रेक ले
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Good
you,
night.
Vita. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
Good night, Kiran. Yes, Prasad.